Well, hello there, Tankers of the Blitz universe. I'm Flossie, and today I figured I might as well get the Shrek TVP. This is a tank I do not have on my account currently, and of course, because you all love to see me waste my gold, I figured it would be a good combo video to see how much gold it will take me to get it from the draw, and then play a couple of live games in it after to see how it performs. So yes, I don't have this tank. I do know that it's basically a paper TD, like you basically want to snipe in it. But yeah, let's get right into the draw, and we'll see how much gold it takes to actually get this thing. I guess I'll move my camera now. So let's get started. I believe it'll take about, I want to say 17,000 gold to fully get the tank. So hopefully we don't have to spend that much, but I mean, I have enough in case we do. So we'll see how much we actually have to spend. Now, of course, this draw does give you more than just the tank in it, so technically it's not the worst thing in the world, and with draws, at least you are guaranteed to get the tank after a certain amount of gold. So it's not, again, it's not too terrible. Especially because you get the extra rewards with the tank. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. 3 mystery boxes. So I might as well open up the mystery boxes at the same time as well. I'll do it all at the very end, maybe. Yeah. I'll do it at the end of, like, whenever I get the tank. Then I'll open up the other crates that I get along with it. So far, we've spent, what, like 800 gold? 1,000 gold? I don't know. But we're slowly making our way up in cost. So now we are going to get, oh yeah, look at that, 2,000 free XP, guys. That'll really go far. Oh yes. Let's keep going. Come on. Ooh, look at that. 3 collect 'em all crates. Those are like the worst crates ever. So I'm probably not going to get anything from them. But thank you for the crates, Wargaming. Yeah. 50,000 credits. That was definitely worth my gold. Yeah. Let's keep going. What are we going to get next? There we go. We get a weird looking attachment. I mean, that attachment's not actually that bad. But now we're already up to 990 gold per tier. And there we go. That's the end of the ×5 boosters. So yeah, let's keep going. We're already over 1,000 gold down. And there we go. Wow. One singular collect 'em all crate for 1,200 gold. There we go. We get a cool looking animated avatar that I'm never going to use. But that's okay. That's cool and all. Useless garage gear container. Oh boy, we're almost at 2,000 gold apiece for this. Holy cow. We do get the camo, so that's cool. 2,500 gold. Bruh. It looks like I'm going to be completing the whole draw. Ayo, never mind. There we go. We did, in fact, get the tank. So let's see how much gold we would have had to spend. So we would have had to spend another, like, 4,750 gold. So actually, that was a decent save. I'm glad we didn't have to spend everything or complete the entire draw to get it. So let's see what we get from these crates before I do start the gameplay session in the Shrek. So let's see. Oh yeah, I already have that one, I think. Let's just go through these collect 'em all containers pretty quick. I'm not expecting to get anything from these because they are quite trash. We do get 1,000 gold back, so that's cool. But that's because we had charms. So let's open up these last 3 crates. And then we will move over to the tank. 50,000 credits from that one. And what else? Oh yeah, 2,000 free XP, guys. Woo! We're getting some great stuff. Oh yeah, 100 gold. Oh boy, guys. Well, that was kind of sad, but at least we did get the tank, and we didn't have to buy the entire draw. So let me get this tank equipped, and then I will go over the stats, and then some live games. Alrighty, guys. Well, we got the tank fully equipped. And let's quickly go over the stats before I do get into some gameplay. So in terms of the gun, it seems like it's a pretty solid gun. It deals 310 damage on the standard, 260 on the premium, and 390 on the HE, so not bad. And it does have 6 degrees of gun depression, which, you know what, I was honestly thinking this tank would have more than that. But, oh well, that's kind of mid gun depression, but whatever. The penetration seems to be really nice, though. 342 heat is absolutely insane. It has okay standard pen and okay HE pen as well. And in terms of the gun handling, the tank seems to have good gun handling. Again, I haven't tested this thing out in-game yet, so we'll see how it goes. But 0.284 dispersion with an aim time of 2.8 seconds is actually really nice, it seems. Let's see the mobility. It goes 50 forward. Wow, that's really quick. And 20 in reverse. So yeah, it's got good mobility too. Its power to weight is a little bit mid. 18.5 is nothing special, but it seems to be quite good on the mobility. So I guess that makes sense considering this tank has literally no armor. And this tank also does have spall liner, which is really, really nice indeed. Alrighty, well, let's get into some live gameplay. So since this tank, again, has no armor, I'm going to assume it plays similar to a Scorpion G. I have never played this thing before, but yeah, if it plays anything like that, that means its gameplay style is going to be very passive. You're basically going to want to farm a ton of damage off your team's health. You don't want to be the one taking shots, and if you do, well, you don't have very much HP, so you're going to get destroyed very, very quickly indeed. Let me just move my camera. There we go. All right, so yeah, use your team's HP to your advantage. And take passive positions where you can basically snipe, because the gun accuracy, at least from what it looks like on paper, means that you're going to be pretty effective when it comes to shooting from long range. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm not expecting to do anything crazy, because of course these are my first few games in the tank. But yeah, I think it'll be an interesting showcase here. So we're on Winter Mal for our first game, and up against us we do have tier 8s and tier 7s, so that's pretty good for us. I feel like tier 9s, fighting tier 9s in this tank would be a bit pain, even though the pen is decent still. But yeah, let's see what we can do. So yeah, they have a T-32 Type 57 VK, so I'm going to assume that their team is going to be going C-side for the most part. I'll let our Chiri like go alone to A. I'm not going to help him out too much, because honestly, I'd prefer to support our heavy tanks. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. It does look like they just have a medium advantage. I think our CS just left that guy to die. Oh, well, I mean, to be honest, if I had gone over there, it wouldn't have made much of a difference. That guy still would have gotten YOLO'd. So, whatever. Man decided to go by himself, and it wasn't a good play, but oh well. So yeah, we do see the T-32 rolling off here, and I am going to start getting some shells, hopefully into his tank. There we go, 294 roll right into his side. I'm going to watch out for that Type 57, though, because he can roll me for a lot of HP. So let's get a premium shell into the T-32. You can see the pen's really nice. I did switch to rammer, like, in the middle of, like, switching my equipment or whatever, just because I felt that the pen was actually probably going to be enough for tier 8. So yeah, I did want the extra DPM, in fact. Oh boy, now we have a mosquito shooting at us. That's fun indeed. I do love I do love this when we have just a medium disadvantage because one of our mediums decides to go heavy side. And then, yeah, then we just get flanked. Isn't that fun? There we go. There he is. Look at that. Oh boy. And I don't know where that shell went. Hopefully our team turns around, because if they don't turn around, we're going to be in some serious trouble here. Literally all our team needs to do is turn around. But seeing as that's going to be a bit challenging for them, then I guess I will deal with these players here. Hopefully the T-44 just shoots at our teammate. Thank you. Let me get a shell into you, finishing him off. Ooh, nice. There we go. And we do still have a full health AT-15 and a J-Panther too. Oh boy. Well, this is going to be an interesting game. Hopefully he doesn't shoot at me. There we go. He does shoot at my teammate, which is good for us because it means that we can save the remaining HP that we have. So, yeah, we are basically a one-shot to this guy. So I do have to be really careful of him. And, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Oh, wait. Nice. Did see the corner of his tank there. So we were able to finish him off. And we're already at 2,800 damage. So, yeah, the DPM on this thing is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Let's see if this guy will back up. I don't know if he's going to back up or if he's going to go forward, but I'll try and HE him if he does go forward. Let's see. Let's see here. Hello, AMX. Okay. Really? That's crazy. The shell literally goes in between his turret and his hull. Okay. Goodbye, AMX. And just like that, we did, in fact, win. So pretty solid game. I mean, we could have done over 3K, but my last shell there just completely trolled me. So, oh well. But solid result. You can see I played a little bit aggressive compared to what I would normally do, but that's simply because I didn't want to get destroyed by their medium tanks and light tanks flanking us. And wow, first game of the day, and we do get an ace. That's impressive stuff right there. So yeah, that's the reason I played frontline there, is I personally didn't want to get YOLO rushed by their mediums instantly, because if that was to happen, I would have just died for free. You can see that you could have saw that our team didn't really notice the mediums flanking us or the lights flanking us, and they kind of just ignored them. So if I was further back, I would have gotten nuked. So that's why I did what I did. But normally you wouldn't want to go to that position if just... yeah, because it's a pretty aggressive position for a tank like that. But it worked out in our favor. So let's get into game number 2 on New Bay. And another tier 8, only tier 8 game. Wait a minute. There's only tier 8s. Okay, well, this will be interesting. Let's see how it goes. I'm assuming that, yeah, it looks like the majority of our team is going town, which is honestly, it's okay for me. I'm just going to stick with wherever the team goes. I don't want to go by myself. Bro, why are these 53 TVPs going left when they clearly saw the team going right? Interesting stuff. Well, this might be a more interesting game than I initially thought. I thought it was going to be a pretty solid game because I was expecting our whole team to go the same way, but I guess not. Oh, maybe they're making their way through mid. I don't know what's going on in this game, but what I do know is that I hopefully will be able to cross this for free. That would be excellent. Oh, yes. Look at that. Indeed, we do cross it for free. And I'm going to wait for this Emil to poke. There we go. Come on. Nice. The TS does shoot. We do get a free shell into him right there. And our Emil is going to be clipping him out in just a moment here. So let's see if I can get a hatching shell into him. No, I can't. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I'm actually very surprised that that didn't pen his hatch. Okay. Well then, I mean, my gun's just trolling me a bit. Whatever. It is what it is. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, so the gun is really trolling me this game. I'm not a big fan of that. That's not very fun at all. And I'm just gonna wait for this Emil now to just poke this. Like, I don't really want to take any more shells, but yeah, let's get another shell into the enemy Emil. We do have a Pantera on our rear, which is not good at all. I might have to go and deal with this guy. I don't really, I don't know how he got away with that. I'm not gonna lie. That's very interesting stuff right there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this Pantera. Hopefully I don't get shot in the rear by someone. Let's see if I can ram him. That was, oh boy, that was bad. Oh boy, that was really bad. Oh boy, apparently ramming in this tank is just no bueno. Literally almost died to that guy because I rammed him. Let's not get shot at by this scepter here. Okay, let's just bounce his rear, why don't we? Wargaming, thank you. Thank you, game. At least we pen that. This game is not looking very good, though. This is what happens when your team splits and 2 of your most important heavy tanks go mid. It's not going to end well, and you can see that here. We do get a nice HE roll into that guy, though, which is very nice indeed. Let's get another shell into this guy here, hopefully, before we die. There we go. So, I mean, we did okay. Our team just kind of sucked, and I'm not going to lie. Could have been a lot easier to win this game if our 253 TPs went park with us, because then they could have all just pushed these 2 tanks right here. And there we go. We did have an AFK AMX, which also didn't help our chances of winning. But I mean, overall, the tank did fine. That map is not exactly a map where we can really snipe in, so we did play aggressive. It worked out fine for me. I did 2,700 damage. So yeah, I mean, the tank feels nice. I mean, the gun did troll me a little bit there, but yeah, that was a little bit sad. Don't know what to say about that game. I'm not even gonna bother showing that. That was just absolutely atrocious. Don't know what else to say about that. Like, having 2 smashers, 3 TDs on the enemy team like that have lots of alpha damage. It just didn't go well, especially when we had, like, literally half an AFK player. Like, bro, I don't even know what our T23-3 was doing, but... okay, let's get into, hopefully, our last game. If I literally don't get the worst team in history, that'd be great. All right, we'll see what we can do. Black Goldville. The game hasn't really given me crazy good maps for tank destroyers. I mean, Black Gold builds is okay, but like Mayan Ruins, like if your team goes mid and if they have like that many tank destroyers that have high alpha and like smashers and stuff, there's not much you can really do. And oh boy, wow. Okay, these teams have actually been really bad today. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, very interesting stuff. I don't know what our Rudy is thinking about right now, because he's going, like, what is he doing? Bro did a loop. Okay. Crazy stuff right there. Let's see if I can get a shell into this guy. Okay, that one bounces. And I'm being penned in the side by an AMX CDC. Crazy stuff indeed. Let's try and get a shell into him. Okay. Or the gun will just troll me. Crazy. Wow. Thank you, game. You can see the gun accuracy seems to be worse than it says on paper, which is very sad. That CDC is actually like one of the worst players I've ever seen. I don't know what bro was thinking, but okay, let's get a shell into this Eagle 7. Interesting. This is a very weird game that is unfolding in front of me right now. Yeah, I guess the Eagle 7's almost dead. Interesting. Does get finished off, and yeah, their team is just kind of screwed. They're splitting too much. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing actually. Like, what is this enemy team doing? Can't get a shell into the VK. Let's see if I can get any shells into this SMV maybe. We'll see here. SMV, please don't stare at me. Thank you. There we go. Let's get one shell into him. Might as well just trade with this guy a little bit. I don't know. We have so much more DPM than he does. That, well, and he's dead. Okay. So we go from, like, a really bad team to their team being really bad. Like, there's just no in-between, it seems. Oh, well. Let's flank a little bit. I'm going to try and get some shells into this VK over here, because he is literally in the open. So let's get a max roll into him. Nice stuff right there. And we'll keep using our nice DPM and get another shell into his rear. Yeah. Let's finish him off real quick right here. Oh yeah, look at that, 114 damage. Let me kill off this T-34 really quick here. There we go. And yeah, get behind the SMV. Bro, we have literally flanked a tank destroyer in a tank destroyer. That's not something you see every day. Let's hopefully get a shell into this guy. There we go. And I mean, we did okay. 2,700 damage, almost 2,800. 3 kills. Not too bad, especially for how much of a steamroll this game was, and for the couple of shells that trolled me, or that my gun trolled me with. So yeah, not bad. Just under 2,800 damage. Let's see. Is that an ace? No, first class. All right. Well, pretty solid. My final thoughts on this tank are, I mean, I don't think it's worth 17,000 gold. I will say that right now. Don't, if you're going to buy the draw, like maybe get a couple of tiers and see if you'll get lucky, but don't spend 17,000 gold to get the thing. Like, that's way too much for this tank. Yeah, maybe if it comes out for gold in the store, like for a set price without like crates or draws or something, then maybe it's going to be worth it. But yeah, I mean, the tank's just literally a different version of like a Scorpion G or an SE-130 PM with slightly less alpha and good DPM. So anyways, hopefully you all enjoyed that scuffed video. And for any of you out there who are not yet subscribed to the channel, I highly recommend you do so, as it's a great way to support my content, as well as stay up to date when I post videos almost daily. And with that, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.